Should I be looking at like the camera
You can
or
look
you?
at me,
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, they've been reporting they're losing an average of 30% of their honeybee colonies every single year. And no bees means no food.
I've been thinking about this for a while, but today I want to start a new project. I want to start a daily vlog of my life here in New York City. I've been trying to make myself into an intellectual, sit around and read books and just like be by myself, but I just love creative tasks. That's what pushes me to want to start a vlog. I stopped working at the church I was at this summer to free up time to pursue this new business that I want to start and to keep Luke's Cleaning going and just to have the time to do the creative things I want to do, to make videos, to write, just to explore, to tell stories. The older I get, the more I realize if you want to do something, just start. Just get out there and start doing it and start growing and improving. I just walked by a guy playing Pachelbel's Canon in D on his guitar, and it made me think back to when my sister was just a year old and she and I would dance to that song. And she just loved it. And I just am thinking about how life is about stories, and I want to use this vlog to tell those stories. The stories of New York, the stories of my life, the stories of the people that I interact with. As I start this vlog, I'm a little bit nervous. What if it's terrible? What if my life is boring? What if my voice is nasally? What if no one likes it? But that's what I want to step into, because you can't grow if you aren't willing to take risks and you aren't willing to risk failure. Every artist back here in the Met took those risks. They put out product that wasn't that great and they just kept getting better. Now it's time to get started on that first day. That guy looked at me weird. I've got to go get some work done for my Instagram thing. That's what I'm working on today. So I'm headed to Irving Farm, the coffee shop right by my house. Small black coffee with half and half. I'm copying dates from a history book into a document just so I have all the dates, important dates of New York City history in there. So I'm headed to the Lower East Side now to work on some pictures for my Instagram thing that I'm starting. It's a history of New York City told from an alligator's perspective, like a sewer alligator. So I need to take some mug shots of Alfie, which is the sewer alligator's name, in the Lower East Side, which is where he lives. Oh yeah, this is Alfie. Is empty, you know that there's not going to be any AC on. Finally at Bleecker Street. Now I'm sweating. So I'm walking through Soho over to the Lower East Side. Feels nice out here after that train. So I don't know if I can explain exactly what's going on here. Basically, Alfie, this guy, who I'm telling the history of New York City from his perspective, he grew up on the Lower East Side. So we're trying to take like some pictures of his home. It might be a little too dark, but I think I'm still gonna try to make it work. The really awesome thing about this is it's not like walking around with a puppet on a tripod is weird at all. One of the keys of making it in New York City though is just act like you know you belong and you know what you're doing. If you act like everybody else is weird, then they won't treat you as weird. Some kids were talking to Alfie as they walked by. They called him a crocodile, but they did think he was pretty cute, so I'll give him that. Alfie's hungry. We're ready to go home. I think that's the end of vlog number 1. Glamour shots of Alfie. On our way.